Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to District 38 Live. We're gonna try this one more time here.
Cut two.
Cut two.
Take two.
Take two. We're here to talk about the King of the Desert, and it's hosted by the Roadrunner MC. I'm Skip, and this is Rob, the district president. And we're here with Paul Kirby on the phone, and Paul Kirby is going to give us some words about the King of the Desert race. Take it away, Paul.
Go ahead.
Hey guys, we're out here at the Superstition Dry Lake Bed with a beautiful campfire, 0W, temperature's perfect, and I'm sitting here next to the very first King of the Desert champion, Marty Trice.
Hey Marty, how's it going?
Marty, how you doing?
Good, how are you guys?
We're great,
Good.
Marty. Good to hear
Long time
from you.
no see.
He's our grand marshal this year, and he'll help me start the race, drop the banner, at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Awesome.
That's great. So, how many, how long have you been doing this? Well, the King of the Desert, what number is this? I know it's like 21 for the,
This is 45. Marty won it, the very first one that Flood did in 1980. And he told me the story that he was in between factory gigs, and he had an old Mako, and they were working on it in the back of a van on the way down here to Placer City to get this race. The grand prize was $2,000,
yep,
and Marty won it against some formidable competitors. So Scott Harden was one of them. I think Elmar was one of them. And but anyway, he won it and walked away with the champion.
nice.
Well, cool. That's awesome that you guys can have Marty out there to show some of the history of the King of the Desert, first time winner.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Paul, tell us a little bit where your pit's located. Is it two-sided? You know, just a little bit of information.
So, I'm gonna,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, hold on, 1 second. Jeff Hoskins saying we got no audio.
That was on the other one.
He just said it just now. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Paul. Sorry about that.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good, I think.
Okay, I don't know where we lost contact, but this is the 45th running of the King of the Desert. We're pitted 2.5 miles up Weaver Road, and on the left-hand side in the lake bed. So you'll see it marked where to turn, and it'll take you right to the pits.
Oh, cool.
We have plenty of room for everybody, and we're looking forward to a big turnout.
So do you have a two-sided pit or a
It
single-sided?
is not a two-sided pit, it's one side.
Okay, perfect.
There is not a bypass, and everybody will pit or go through the pits.
Okay, cool.
And in fact, the race start is in the pit area too. It's right there where families can watch their loved one take off.
Oh, cool.
We haven't done that in a long time.
Good spectator
Very
starts.
good spectator.
Nice, that's great. Good layout, good layout. Okay.
Anything else you want to add, Paul or Marty?
Well, we're just like I said, hoping for a great turnout. Weather looks favorable for racing. And Marty, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like you said, Paul said, it's been 45 years, which makes me a really old goat.
You're a legend, Marty.
little wake up call in life, but it's only been fun. I've been coming to the desert here in Pentagon since '69, and a lot of training here in the winter because we're up in San Diego. So I've always loved it here. I live now in Ocotillo. And I come to a couple races, help out these guys, I'm scoring with John Wood. And we're gonna enjoy the weekend. We're gonna start the race with Paul. Paul, you grabbing my ass again? Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry, folks, I'm so rude.
Kinky old guys.
Anyway, it's always nice to be here, and I'm looking forward to it. District 38 so has been our home for San Diego for desert in our club. So looking forward to seeing everybody here.
All right.
One last thing I want to say about Marty to the fans out there is Marty not only won the very first King of the Desert, he won the very first, that's the Super Bowl of motocross, which is basically Supercross today. Right, the very first Supercross race.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, you know, to be sitting right next to this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'll be out here all weekend, and if anybody wants autographs and stuff like that, I'm sure Marty would love to do that.
Well.
After you give me mine, so.
All right, get in line.
Anyway, guys, I appreciate the phone call and working with us on the phone, and hope all the listeners out there join us for the race.
I'm sure they will.
All right, Paul, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Take care and drive safely. Bye-bye.
Awesome, that was Paul Kirby and from the president of Roadrunner MC and the legend Marty Tripes. First King of the Desert racer, first Supercross race, first, I don't know,
Yeah, it was before Supercross.
Yeah, it's kind of the first thing.
It was the stadium racing though. It was the first year they didn't call it Supercross back then. You gotta be old enough to remember those days. I'm not. I googled it.
My Supercross experience were the Coliseum and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Parastyle jump, dude. That's just in the 80s. Anyway, so like I said, the race is at Superstition. It's out on the lake bed. The race format, it's a desert scramble, so that's going to be 4 laps on a 25-mile course. Sign up and check in for the MC and ATV event is from 6:30 a.m. till 8 a.m. The bomb run practice is from 8:15 to 8:45. There's going to be a riders meeting at the starting line at 8:45 prior to the race. And then all bikes and quads are going to start at 9 a.m. When you sign up for the race, you will need to bring your helmet to home check to sign up to have your Moto Tally transponder scanned into the scoring system. If you need to purchase a transponder, they will be available for $10. Riders under the age of 18 will need a minor release. There's basically a few forms of minor releases that we'll accept. The best quality minor release is one where both parents sign it in front of us at the event, and there will be a table. Martha will be manning that table, and she will get you a minor release, so you need to sign that. You can get a yearly minor release from the AMA, and then they issue a card, and you can bring that card to the events so that you have a yearly minor release on file. If you're having, if you're under your minor is coming out to race with, say, another family, this is the case where you're going to need a notarized minor release. So you bring that out so that we can allow you to race. Let's see. There's going to be 2 lines for signups, one for people that have signed up online and one for people that are registering the day of the event. At the signups, we're going to be checking for your AMA card or your District 38 card if you're racing for series points. You must have your AMA card to race with us here at District 38. If you do not have your physical AMA card, you need to have some sort of proof of that, which is either an email on your phone, a printed copy. If you can access the AMA's website through a web browser with your login, and you can show us that your registration's valid. Those are all ways that you can identify. We definitely prefer your cards. It makes it a lot easier and less time consuming for us to get you checked into the race. If you are racing for series points with District 38, you need to have your District 38 racing license with you. This just shows your number and your skill bar. Skill bars, you need to have the skill bar on the front of your bike, on your front number plate. That helps us identify what class you're in, particularly at checkpoints and things like that. If they don't get your skill bar, it's caught someplace else, it just makes this a lot easier to reconcile the results when we get to the end. Also having your numbers clearly displayed on your bike is very helpful. So like side number plates in the back, try to put your numbers plates a little farther back on the side plates so that your legs don't cover them when you're going through checkpoints.
But you're working check 2, aren't you?
I am.
And I'm working check 3, so if we team up and we deem something doesn't look right, and we don't score you, then you're gonna miss 2 checks, just with us right
Just
here.
us, yeah. See,
We're
I have to wear
we're
glasses too, so
Yeah, I normally do, I can't see it.
I can't see. I look at GPS screens.
Right,
Okay, let's see, check.
that's right on.
It is running off, that's okay. Anybody participating in this event, if you're a racer, pit crew, co-driver, anything, checkpoint workers, anybody working the event, you need to go to home check and you need to sign the print and sign forms that we have. Some of the clubs also send people around the pits to sign print and sign forms. Just sign the forms for them, make it really easy for us to get the paperwork done so we can run these events.
You know, what if, let's say somebody signs up this week,
Mhm.
and they don't quite, you know, the district hasn't gotten their stuff back to them in time. You know, like their racing number. What do you suggest for that?
That can be accomplished a couple ways. I mean, if you haven't got your license back, if you have a confirmation email that you've at least paid the fees, we will probably just assign you a pie plate at the event. Don't be shamed because it's a pie plate. Your real racing number will get scored, but it just makes it easier for us to identify you at the race, and then we can sort that out after. Sort that out after the event. AMA statement of responsibility. This is something that we post at our events, and it's basically says that you're a responsible individual, you've prepared properly for a desert event. That means that you're carrying water, that you're fully prepared to come out and race a 100-mile race course. If you don't feel like you're capable of it, maybe you get cold feet or something, it's not a big deal. Or if you just can't make the race, we're happy to give you a refund. It's not a big deal if you don't feel you're up to it. But we have some awesome courses out there. There's lots of check people. So come out and race with us. Race entry fees. Currently on the online signups, the entry fees are $63 for district members and $73 for non-members. Day of race fees, if you decide to sign up day of, which we're happy to sign you up to day of, it's just a little bit more money, so you'd be paying $75 member and then $85 for non-member. We accept cash and cards at this event. We also require fuel mats at this event. Fuel mats can be one of the professional fuel mats. It can be a throw carpet or entry mat, floor mat, something that can just prevent any fuel from spilling on the ground when you're refilling your bike during a pit stop. We will be running live timing and scoring through our Moto Tally system. We have links on the district website that will link you to the live scoring. You can just Google search it. Generally, it'll be District 38 Moto Tally results, and the live timing and scoring will come up. There's all kinds of awesome data on there. Time behind the leader, lap times, things like that. The Roadrunners are going to be having a kids event, and that should be starting at about noon. And that will be probably somewhere close to home check.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it's free.
And it's free, doesn't cost you, they usually have giveaway bags and trophies and kinds of things like that. If you have questions about the kids event, just come to home check and, Paul or any of the officials there will be able to give you the information on the location and timing and what you need to do that. They're free events, you just need to show up and, run the course. I think
Show up with your kid, you know, proper riding gear.
operating,
Yeah, they must have goggles, helmets, you know, stuff like that, so.
no flip flops.
Yeah, no flip flops.
I think Jason Mount, he is doing the kids course this weekend. Might be.
Yeah, I don't know who laid it out, but
He said it was.
yeah, I believe him if he said he was.
He said it was. I sat next to him to make it.
Then he probably is.
Okay. All MC, ATV, UTV riders, if you're driving around the pit area or locations, you must be wearing a helmet. It is the law in California, and it is strictly enforced. So don't let BLM Ranger catch you not wearing the helmet. If they see a bunch of people doing that, they are happy to let us know about it, so that we can pass that information on to you tonight. So,
Yeah.
wear your helmets.
Wear your helmets, because, you know, don't think like, oh, there'll be a lamb there. No, we have BLM assigned to this event. They will be there, guaranteed. Wear your helmets.
Yes, and the last event, they had a pretty good presence most of the day, and they were out on the course, so.
Yeah.
Don't think if you're out on the course that you're not gonna get a ticket for it.
You know, drinking in your UTV.
Not
It's
smart.
not cool, man.
Yeah.
They're right there.
There's no alcohol or events, so,
Not in the pits.
not in the pits, not around home check, so,
Yeah.
just pay attention. UTV racing. So in order to race a UTV with us, you must have a District 38 racing license. And then you'll be assigned a number, it's gonna be, depending on what class you're running, and, we usually assign those by email. If you have not got your number or get your license kind of at the last minute, you can either give myself or Bob Leslie a call and we'll expedite trying to get you your number.
Yeah, I think we've had 4 people, and we don't have numbers for those 4 yet, that have just signed up. So
I know Bob went through several of them
today, yeah,
so.
but you know, I mean, between the email getting back to us and it going out to the racer who needs it, you know, keep your eye on the email if you're waiting for that number, and, you know, it's our goal to get it to you before the race.
Yep.
So,
And if you don't get the racing license, if you just have a printed email that shows
Yeah.
that you paid the fees, that's more than acceptable for us.
so we want to be user friendly.
Yeah, we want you out there racing, so we're gonna make every effort to try to get that done for you. UTV check-in and tech is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is where you're gonna get your car tech, so before you go to sign up or do anything, there's gonna be a couple lines, you're gonna get, there'll be a couple tech inspectors, which will be me, Rob, Chicken Bob,
And one other guy.
and we have a racer that's gonna help us volunteer to do that. So during UTV tech, we check lots of things, and we'll come over and I'll talk about that safety stuff when they're. So you get your tech sheet, bring your transponder, come to sign up, check in. Thomas will be assigning your road numbers when you scan your transponder into the scoring system. UTV drivers meeting is at 12:30. The bomb run practice is gonna be from 12:45 to 1:15, and then the race start is at 1:30 p.m. The UTV fees, currently in pre-registration.
And before you jump to that, between that 1:15 and start time of 1:30, be out there. We're gonna be out there, whether it's me or Skip or whoever, and we're gonna be getting you into proper rows. So get there early, you know, at least 10 minutes, so we can get you in your rows and get everybody ready for the start. The worst thing is, you know, you're on row 5 and you show up late, we don't see you pull up, you didn't come up far enough for us to see you, there goes your row, your time is started. You know, because you missed the start, your time has already started, so you know, get there and help us help you.
Yeah.
You know, get you lined up,
It's very,
especially the new guys.
it's a very simple system. It's
It is.
usually 1 through 11. You got a number, there's 4 wide in a row,
Put it on the left side, A pillar,
A pillar,
pointing out so we can see it,
so we can see it.
not you.
UTV fees are $200 for sportsmen, $250 for the pro classes, and then $25 additional if you do decide to sign up day of. Like I said, we're happy to sign you up day of the event. Transponders are available for $20 if you need to purchase one. It's a little blue pill transponder that you'll need for your UTV. Like anything, we accept cash and cards. Fuel mats are required for your UTV. Also in the pit, you're required to have a fire extinguisher. This one's too small. This is a 2.5 pounds. This is for a car. But you want a 5 or 10 pound fire extinguisher in the pit next to your gas cans, in case you have some sort of flash fire, you have some ability to put it out.
Yeah.
These are required. If you read the race flyer, Roadrunners will be checking for these. So UTV guys, make sure that you have
Even a bunch of the little ones.
a bunch of little ones.
Whatever, just have at least 5 pounds.
Have yeah, at least a 5 pound fire extinguisher or larger. UTV safety stuff. So there's lots of stuff that we use in UTV safety. One thing is called gloves.
Oh, gloves?
These are gloves.
Okay, got it.
Some guys choose
Okay,
not to
gloves.
wear the gloves.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know how we catch them? It's called crisp, a swell drone. People are waving. Watch this video. Hi, with no gloves on.
They don't even do this.
Please,
They should.
please, we beg you, wear your gloves. Fires happen, and they have happened at our events, and this equipment is ultimately important.
Fingers burn off easily.
Yes. Neck brace. These are required in the 2025 season. So make sure that you have the proper head
All
neck
participants for
All
all these safety equipment. It doesn't matter if you're a driver, co-driver, you're just riding shotgun for the first time ever, you gotta have all this stuff.
You gotta have it. It's on the tech sheet. It's on our district website.
Yeah.
Fire suits, we check for your tags that they have the proper rating or that you're wearing the proper type of undergarments with a single layer suit. Okay, that's the safety stuff. First aid kits. These are really neat.
That's an expensive one.
Savage UTV.
Yeah.
Matt did a good job.
Yeah.
The Allen brothers gave these away. I got a
Did
new
you
one.
get it? Did you get it?
I did.
Oh, man.
I got a toe strap.
Nice. Yeah, these are pretty snazzy. Matt's a good guy, he's a fireman, so he knows kind of what he's putting together. He raced UTVs, so it's a pretty good kit.
So if you
It
need
doesn't have to be that one, but that is a good one.
that's a good one to get. So, like I said, the tech sheet is available on the district website. Read it, know it, live it.
Learn it, live
Live
it.
it.
Alright, where's the goalie?
Where's the goalie? That was my favorite movies.
Oh, I get it.
So we will be providing a GPX file that will basically show the race course.
Yeah.
Rob's gonna go out and do that.
I don't know, I've offered, but John might have done it today,
Okay.
so. we'll see.
So our file is basically a line of the course,
Yeah.
that you need to stay within 50 feet of that line. We'll talk about course markings here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
New thing that we've added to our racing series is recovery of your GPS track while you're racing. This is common practice in some other racing series out there. So what that is basically I'm going to ask you for your racetrack, the 4 or 5 laps that you're going to do around this course, and I prefer that you either email me if you want me to download that file off of your Lowrance system. I can do that for you. That's to keep you honest. So I asked for 4 random people at the drivers meeting that are gonna give me their UPS. If there is any kind of controversy, or GPS. UPS.
Just mail it UPS.
Just mail, I sent UPS.
I got you.
My G. Got me on track.
We're live, man.
We're live, man.
Yeah, you were gonna let them, the Lawrence.
Yes, so, you send me your Lowrance files. I wanna thank the 4 people that surrendered their files to me last time. It was very simple. I was able to put them right up on my Google Earth program and, check them relative to the course that we made. So I thank the drivers that do that, and then, like I said, I'm gonna be asking for random people, at the drivers meeting, and then if there is any controversy about any lines, then I will ask you specifically for your track, and then you'll be required to produce that for us. So it's very simple thing. If you have questions on how to do it, I can show you on your phone how to do it. I can show you the Lowrance GPS. James McKinney is very fluid in the Garmin GPS. He'll be out there. He'll be able to show you how to extract the file, and you can send it to me the second you finish the race. It's awesome.
Yeah, the modern technology on that has really come along, you know, and it's helps us. You know, those of you who run up front know that everybody in back thinks you're a cheater. You know, and you're like, I swear to God, I stayed on the course. You know, this is a way, you know, don't look at it as negative, but this is a way to like prove your innocence too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it does go both ways. You know, if you're off course, okay, it may not work out for you, but you know, Skip, you cheated, you beat me by 5 minutes, that's impossible. And you know, he does his GPS, yeah, he was on course the whole time, you know, I'm eating crow at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
It's
you're
very,
feeling like a king at that
it's
point.
a very simple thing.
Yeah,
Very simple thing to ask
it's
for.
good for everybody.
Everything like it. Course markings. So our course markings are marked with Dayglow arrows. So they're gonna be.
Yeah. Are we getting them on the screen, Joe, this time?
Yeah, my
Hold it out here.
So they're either gonna be on course. If you see 2 markers, one on the left side and the right side of the course, that means that you must go through those 2 markers. Anything outside of that could be a danger zone, so do not do that. Corners are gonna be marked with 3 arrows, 2 arrows, and then 1 arrow at the corner. So it's usually 100
3,
yards.
2, 1, turn.
Very simple. Cautions. 1 caution is just a minor slowdown. There's some kind of simple terrain change. 2 markers is going to be a little more advanced terrain change.
And then you'd see the one on the, you know,
On the markers, it may be 3, 2, 1,
2, 1,
2, 1.
just 1.
You may have markers spread out across like a washout or something like that. But watch for blue caution markers. Road crossing signs. So there are some road crossings at this event. There are 2, I think.
Yes.
One is definitely coming across Wheeler Road, so watch. Wrong way.
I will tell you one thing about Wheeler Road. You know, we do our best to stop traffic. Traffic does not always stop on that road. You know, they think, I'm bigger, I've got a more expensive motorhome, I can do what I want, and they will blow through. So, you know, when you come to these road crossings, just be vigilant, you know, that it looks safe. Last thing we want is a collision, you know, because some idiots ran a stop sign.
Yep.
So, you know, just be aware.
Yeah, on a note about that, on the course, we are running out on the mountain this weekend. So racers, you need to pay attention to weekender traffic out there.
Yeah.
They may not realize that there's a race on there and you're in race intents. You do not want to get into a tussle with weekend UTV, motorcycle rider. The race is not worth that, just slow down, let them get out of the way if that's what the case may be. It's just not worth anybody getting hurt. And like Rob said, at the road crossings, know that you're crossing one of the main arteries coming into Superstition. Don't just blindly do this, go across the road. This is not like us in the desert. We don't go 100 miles an hour, jump across the road.
Yeah, we don't do that at all. Yeah, dude, that was so awesome.
Yeah, it looks fishy.
Back when I could ride fast.
It's fast. But,
Good old days.
like I said, watch out for weekend traffic. You know, we want everybody to be safe. We want you to get home safe. We don't want you to crash up your cars or break yourself while you're out there. LeSaire will be providing our EMS service for the day of the event, so keep an eye out for their vehicles. They're easily spottable. They have red lights, they have roof racks on them, stretchers, stuff like that, and there's going to be 2 vehicles out on the course. They will have a 3rd one, but just not quite yet at this race.
Getting close.
Getting close.
Getting close.
When you need medical help or somebody's gone down, please try to identify as many details as you can, particularly the rider number, mile marker location, status of their injury, what severity they're hurt. You can report that information to any one of the checkpoint workers, and then we will radio that information to Home Check, and then Home Check will contact LeSaire and send them out to your location. LeSaire will always park facing oncoming racing traffic. That's to help protect a downed rider and to protect them while they render aid. So just notice if you see those vehicles, slow down, approach with caution, don't just blow right through there.
Give a little bit of a wide berth.
Give a wide berth, you know, they're attending to your fellow riders. These are the people that you raced with, your family out there, so.
Think about, what if it was you down there?
Yeah, you'd want somebody to stop, help you if
Yeah.
you went down. If you go down and you're okay and you don't need any assistance and you see LeSaire, give them a thumbs up signal. That just lets everybody know that you're okay, and they're not having to spend unnecessary time trying to get to you or help you if you don't need the aid, and if somebody else needs that, that makes it a lot quicker for them to get there. If you would like to be a volunteer at King of the Desert or for this race, you'd get in touch with John Woods. I'm not sure the status of their volunteers, but at any one of our events, we can always use people to be flaggers, to help
You can
out.
always call.
You can always call John, he's happy to talk to you.
John's happy to talk to you.
Most of the time. I text with him, he's
Yeah.
that's all right, I like talking. District 38 is an all volunteer run organization, so we value all levels of help. Like I said, you can volunteer for the race. We have all kinds of different needs at these events. Clean up the events. You know, Rob needs help.
I need help.
He needs a secretary.
I need a secretary.
Yeah, we're gonna have an election.
Anybody good with shorthand?
Shorthand. I gotta speak to Ted.
Yeah.
It works good for me.
Way better.
Way better. We also have a lot of sponsors, and our sponsors help us with the cost of putting this series together, which is insurance, marketing costs, when we do the GPs, you know, there's all kinds of ancillary costs that we have, and these people all help us. BTI Incorporated, they do design and engineering. We have Lauren at Diesel Tech, Judy Bolin, real estate extraordinaire, ST Powerhouse, they build motorcycles and race bikes. Vicious Factory, Swell Drum, Chris. Chris is the captain of Getting You Without Your Gloves On. Unfortunately, I don't think Chris is gonna be out
Yeah.
flying his drone. There's some kind of air disturbances that are allegedly happening that are gonna allow him to fly, but if it is
It's called
possible.
whoop. Oh, I didn't say it.
I said disturbance.
The W word.
Anyway,
Yep, we don't talk about it.
Mike Maxwell. Mike is one of our district photographers. He takes some incredible photos out there.
Been around a long time.
Been around a long time. So if you get lucky and Mike takes some great photos of you and you want to use those photos, just reach out to Mike. He charges a minimal amount of money to get the high-res proofs from him. So support our photographers. Rhonda Hopper, she's another real estate agent. Her daughter races with us. They have a good program to support us. Kirk Selly Foundation, they supply a lot of our course markings, and they help keep our racers safe and keep our racing series consistent with other racing series, so you see the same kind of markings everywhere you go. Mad Graphics out in Imperial, they help the road runners and other clubs with the race signage. So if you need any signage made, Mad Graphics out in the valley, they're happy to help you. Willie's Electronics. If you go to the Willie's Facebook page, I can't confirm whether Dustin will be out there this weekend.
Who knows?
With his live camera, but
You got people excited about it, and then they're like, "Where is this?"
Dustin's gonna be providing a live footage for us during our races. So he's gonna set up at various spots during the race so you can see the cars.
Is he gonna do it at this race for sure?
I don't know.
I haven't heard, but maybe. We'll
He's
put it
a
up.
sponsor,
We'll put it
and
on
I'm gonna
social.
keep plugging him until we.
Right, we're plugging.
So
Hopefully it comes through.
yes, he will. But you go to his Facebook page, and that's where they have the link to the live footage. I've looked at it. It's pretty cool.
Family back east can be watching you race in Southern California.
We have some new sponsors this year, which is East County Engraving. They do engraving work, so if you need kind of trophies and things made, get in touch. El Capone RV Rentals. You call Chad and he'll rent you an RV to bring out to our races. So
Tell him you want the District 38 discount.
District 38 discount.
I don't know what he'll say, but you can always try.
Yeah, you can drop Rob's name.
Yeah, drop my name.
Drop Rob's name.
Yeah,
So Rob said.
I'm sure you'll get a discount. Might be extra. I have
that's,
things.
yes, you do.
So I'm gonna put in a plug, and Joe, I can't, because this is like getting in there. So this is SVS. You guys can come see me, and I'll give it, but it's still Vision Studios. And I won this at the Grand Prix, and I'm gonna show it to you because
He's sandbag.
I loved it. I wanted it, and I actually won it, but it's steel, and it's been plasma cut, I believe, and then he puts this finish on it, and I like the red, so I'm a Honda guy, so yeah, I got this if you want any information. And one other thing, Ross Racing, they said, "Oh, I saw you wore Haley's stuff, what about ours?" So I'm sponsored tonight by Ross Racing, and I have your little pull tab for your I think it was your window net when you rolled it. Oh, did I just say that out loud?
We rolled it. I can put that on my seat.
No, you don't get it hurt. But yeah, I'll have this for you this weekend. But see, hey,
There you go.
anybody else wants to sponsor me for the evening? It's not expensive.
It's not expensive, free shirt, hat.
One or the other, I don't care. Shameless plugs, man. I'm all about it. Maybe I'll get the Allens next.
One thing that we did, I don't know if the UTV guys are listening, one thing that we did not talk about, we are not gonna draw the start. We are gonna go back to our original starting scheme. So just, if you have any questions, show us at that, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
We'll both be at Tech.
Correct.
We're more than happy to talk to you there. It's kind of a me deal.
Yeah.
So if you want somebody to blame,
It's alright,
come talk to me.
come talk to us.
Yeah.
But
Very,
That's all I
I'm
have.
very approachable, don't you think?
Yeah, he's like, gonna be at check 3,
Yes.
way away from me.
Way
I'll be up on the
over.
hill. I get up on the hill.
Yeah,
In the wind.
yeah.
So,
Does
that's.
anybody have any questions for us tonight?
Yeah, do we have any questions, Joe?
Just about drawing for the UTVs tonight.
Oh, how many questions on it?
2.
Jason, no live draw, Jay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. There's nothing to be sorry about. Still gonna be a good
Yeah.
stack race. Yeah, little stacks. There's 32 UTVs racing.
Actually, you know what?
9 unlimited cars, 8 production turbo cars, 5 and 2000 NA cars.
How many total?
32.
Oh, boy. Oh. Boy. Big cheese. No sound says,
That's earlier.
really? Yeah, you're right.
I think that's all. I
Yeah, that's all I've got. I've done my shameless
You've
plugs.
done your plugs. You've
Ross Racing.
rectified yourself with Ross Racing.
Yep.
Um,
And so those of you who weren't at the banquet, it was pretty much a really good time, for everybody but me probably. I gotta sit there and talk the whole time.
You did a good job.
Well, thanks, you know,
I
after
didn't
20,
talk. Normally I do
years.
a lot of talking and you.
yeah, it's like, oh. But, we had, 126 people show up and we had 70 prizes.
Mhm.
None of the prizes were dogs. I mean, we start off, and these are good prizes. You know, so getting 70 prizes, it's over 50% of the people are taking home some.
Yeah,
You
it was
know,
a good time.
this is what I took home. I wasn't giving it back. It was pretty funny though. I was like, pick my name, and he picked my name. I was like, oh, that looks staged.
Yeah, it did.
But,
Yeah, it did.
yeah, it did,
Yeah, it did.
totally.
Yeah, it did.
But you can buy these, you know,
Zach is
for a
selling.
mere $200, the price keeps going up. Actually, this is like $60. So if you wanna talk
65,
about-
I think is what he's.
Yeah, it's right around there. Don't listen to my price. You know, I tack on a little bit for the advertising budget for me.
Zach Thompson, 619, we won't see it.
Yeah, we won't put
We'll
that.
put that on there.
But yeah, you can come see me if you're interested in something like this, or maybe you wanna put like your, your
I
racing.
know several people that want those, so.
Yeah,
Already.
yeah. So I will have some business cards.
Out of the race.
Yeah.
So, I think that's all I have. for
That's all I
tonight.
have. No more questions on anything that, you know.
James wants to know how many NA cars are signed up.
4,
One whole row.
1 row.
James, are you gonna win? Crickets.
Alright.
Of course I'm gonna win it. Alright, guys.
He said hopefully.
What's it?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes. That's all I got.
Alright. That's it. Thanks, guys. See you at the races.
Have a good weekend.